most of us, our home is our most valuable and prized possession. So when it comes time to build or remodel, you want to know that the contractor you hire to do the work is going to be someone you can trust, who's going to do a beautiful job and who'll get it done right. Well, for that, area residents here in Port Jefferson, Long Island turn to AO Services. They're a full-service general contracting firm that their clients say is the only source you'll need for your remodeling or construction project.
AO Services is a construction firm that does a lot of finish work, renovation work, and new construction work. We have built many structures, residential, commercial, luxury, economy. We're not afraid to tackle any job that's challenging.
If someone has, let's say, a renovation project in mind, do people come to you already knowing exactly what they want, or do they sometimes look to you to have you help them figure out what's possible?
Customers frequently come to us with ideas, and it's our job to take those ideas and devise a plan into something that they're visualizing. We do that by hiring architects, coming up with ideas and designs of our own, and we do our best to put them all together and satisfy the customer's needs. When we meet with the customer and get their ideas, we come up with our designs, we also ask them about different features within the project. We go through the whole phase of the construction and we pick out what details that they desire to have in their home, as far as flooring, what type of paint, what kind of moldings, what kind of windows and doors are they looking for. And we try to incorporate that into the job before we even start. This way here they know what they're going to get before they even begin construction. I tell them from the outset, it's going to be disrupting to their lives, but stay calm and decisive. Make your decisions decisive, because once it's put up, it's sometimes in stone. It's very costly to redo it. I tried to coach them along in making the right decisions through my experience. Sometimes we do mock-ups prior to doing the actuals if they really need to visualize it. And we let them know that they can feel confident in knowing that the job will get done right, and we won't do anything prior without them knowing how the outcome is going to be.
What can I, as a prospective client, count on when I call AO Services?
If you call me, we will show up. We will be there. If you have a problem, we will be there. If something goes wrong while we're not there, we will be there. We guarantee our workmanship in a way that if anything does go wrong in the future, we will be there to stand by it and repair it or do what it takes to make the customer happy.
I was really thrilled when I met Andy. I say about 8 years ago, I met him through a customer, and on the very first project that we worked on, I just grew to like and respect him, and at this point I love him. And he has done some of the most intricate and fancy work in terms of the scope of it, the detail of it, the finest interior finish work I've ever seen. He's an extraordinary craftsman, and he's a great guy. When I first saw his truck, when he had it lettered, it said, "When the others don't show, you can count on AO," which of course is Andy's company's name, and you really can count on Andy. I've always counted on him, and he and I have worked together on innumerable houses since we first met, so that speaks well of him and our relationship, and I couldn't be happier. He's a great guy, and he's a great craftsman, and he truly is a reliable guy. There are times when I've had, unfortunately, when other people have gotten me in trouble, and there are times when I've gone to Andy, called him and said, "Andy, what do I do here?" Some of the measure of a good general contractor is the quality of the subcontractors that you can attract to work with you. And when you work with guys like Andy, it's a pleasure, because Andy, in every sense of the word, is just as capable as I am, and his carpentry skills are far beyond anything that I could ever hope to do myself. So it's always been a good thing working with him.
I used AO services to remodel my kitchen and my bathroom here, and I just want to say he did a great job. The whole company was fantastic. They were on time all the time. Every time they were going to be here, they were right here, and really did a beautiful job helping me just kind of design the kitchen and install everything you see here: cabinets, countertop, backsplash, everything. And it was pretty much all down to studs, and he just did everything. He did all the electrical work and plumbing, and everything came out beautiful, as you could see. Very happy with his service, and plan on using him again for future projects, extensions on this side of the house. So we're very happy with the product, and I would definitely recommend him. He's actually working on a job down the street for my in-laws, and possibly doing some other things for some friends. So very happy with the work, and definitely recommend him highly.
The difference that sets us apart from other contractors is our reliability, dependability, knowledge, experience, all coming together in creating the proper job to the customer's satisfaction. Their referrals are very important to us and our success, and at the end of the day, that's what really matters.
Skilled craftsmanship and a contractor you can trust. It's AO Services. In Port Jefferson, I'm Janice Marie for Close Up on America's Business.